Today is the next part of the daily life as a Shakuhachi player. So it's not every day that I'm going out to events and having a bunch of food. They do happen quite frequently, but there are many days where I have off, where I only have a few students in that day, like today, which is Friday for me. So I'm going to take you on one of my hikes that I do so that I don't become 5,000 pounds and keel over. And here we are, back to the B-roll. We're going to start with Emperor Buretsu. He was the 25th Emperor of Japan according to the traditional order of succession, and this is his gravesite. He is believed to have reigned from 498 to 506. He was the son of Emperor Keitai and a member of the Yamato dynasty. In his reign, he fell within the Kohun period, which was the historical period in Japan characterized by the large construction of burial mounds known as Kohun. And now we're going to move on to our next location, which is Shimizu, or Shizumi Jinja. And this is located in Kashiba City. The founding of this shrine dates back to the 4th year of Konin era, which is 813. Taira no Chikataka, who held the position of Jushi Minbu Shohu, built a palace in Kashiba and established the shrine as a guardian deity of the Taira family. At that time, it was referred to Seishizu Shrine. According to the shrine's record, the current main hall follows the Sanmaya style architecture and is believed to have been constructed in the middle of the Edo period. Enshrined in the main hall are Ame no Koyane no Mikoto, Nakatsutsu no Onomikoto, and Homudawake no Mikoto. During the Genroku era in the Edo period, 1688 to 1704, there is a legend that a blind monk experienced a divine miracle by washing his eyes with the spring water from within the shrine's ground. Because of this, it was introduced as Kiyomizu Hachiman in works such as Yamato Shi and Yamato Meisho Zue, and the stone Toori and Chozuya water basin for ritual purification within the shrine grounds are engraved with Kiyomizu Hachiman. This next place that you're looking at is the bamboo groves that are around the shrine, and there is another pond right here that this was the first time I got to go here, and I really was so glad that they've finally cleaned out some of the bamboo so it was possible to get in there before it was not gonna happen. I mean, the bamboo grove was just so overgrown, but now here we are, and it's quite a beautiful place. So now I continue my walk, and I am going off to Bungawa Ike, and here we are. It's much faster on video than when I'm walking. In the 15th year of Empress Suikyo, as recorded in the Nihon Shoki, the Chronicles of Japan, it's noted that in the winter of that year, 1607, the ponds, there is a bunch of ponds, actually, we don't have to go over all of them, but a bunch of them were created in the land of Wa. There is a theory suggesting that the Bungawa Pond, or Bungawa Ike, is mentioned in the context corresponds to also the Hatao Pond, which we'll be looking at later. There's a theory that states that, well, Prince Shotoku is the guy who constructed these ponds, and that local farmers benefited from these ponds for agriculture, and to express their gratitude, they organized this association called Taishikai, which is the Prince's Association. They annually dedicate the first harvest to Horyuji Temple in honor of Prince Shotoku. In the 10th year of Genryoku era, 1697, the Taishikai generously donated a basin to the Chozuya, the water pavilion, located in front of Horyuji Seirei-in. And additionally, each year on April 23rd, a memorial service takes place, and this service involves the monks of Horyuji Temple as representatives who come out. The significance of Hatao and Bungawa Ike are, well, mainly for the cultural resources for the community. This road I'm on right now, someone cleaned it. Thank you. Thank you for cleaning this road. It is a delight to walk on right now.
Thank you for that commentary, Sean. Oh, that's That's right. It is a delight to walk on, and as you can see, it is very nice. So now that other pond I was talking about, Hatao, this is that pond's little shrine. Okay, back to what I was saying. That was the little shrine for Hataoike. And so now we're going to be walking over there. And this is actually the background for Hataoike, this beautiful koyo, the fall colors. And here we are. Ah, yes, Hataoike. It's a beautiful location. And that mountain back there is called Nijosan. And in some of my other videos, I've gone up and hiked there and played. So mainly what I really like about this area that I live in, especially in Nara, is that there's so many areas like this to walk. And of course, this is just a beautiful time of year with wonderful fall color leaves. Of course, we have the momiji, the Japanese maple, shining in its beautiful yellow and red colors. It's absolutely just such a beautiful time. And now we're going on to the final stretch of the walk. And so this was 2 hours, but it only took me 13 minutes to say it all.
Pause probably my overlay from my voice right now and just talk about the this part of the trail, because this part of the trail, when you get into it, that's not a good sign. That is a inoshishi, which is a wild boar. So I'm gonna make sure I stay away from that guy. He will tear you up. But anyways, when you get to this part of it, actually the water there's a river that flows through here, and the wind pushes this really fresh water smell right to your face, and it's just wonderful. So had to stop and say that.
Thank you for commentary yet again. Always nice to hear from you. And so now you can see the sign here where it has these different ponds. That pond on the right, I've actually never found it. I have searched and searched and searched throughout this area, and I have yet to find it, and I've been out here so many times. But on my days off, this is really what I like to do. I like to just go out into the mountains, play my flute, enjoy the sounds of nature, and just get away from all the noise. A lot of my job is sitting at the computer teaching lessons or making recordings for different companies and whoever needs it, records or video games and whatnot. And it's just nice to be able to get away from all of that and just enjoy the flute. And here we are back. And I know I probably say this later in the video, but the cool thing about this path that I've designed for myself to take is that you feel like you're going to so many different parts of Japan in just, an hour and a half, 2 hours. So if I really push it, it's about an hour and a half. But really to sit down and play a couple tunes and really enjoy all the scenery, it's 2 hours to take this little walk. And really, it's awesome.
Right, and well, that pretty much finishes up my walk. I'm going to be going back into the part of the city. Well, I really wouldn't call it a city, I call it more of like a village. But they'll go back into the village, and then I'll make my way back to the car, and then I'll get myself off to home. But now you know what I kind of do on my off days when I have some time is I usually spend it in nature playing flute. And this path that you saw today, I've probably done maybe 60 or 70 times now. It's one of my favorites, and I take my students on it a lot when they come here. I've taken a lot of my friends who also have taken me on their their favorite hikes. I take them on this one, and I think that the nicest part about it, reflecting on it, as I've never really taken videos on it. Like, I've gone in and I've done a couple videos before, but in terms of actually taking videos of everything, I realized that it almost feels like you're going into like different parts of Japan on this hike. Like, there's some places that really feel like the primeval forest. There's some places that really feel like kind of like the backwoods in Kobe. And then there's other places that feel a little bit like Asukamura, and then so on and so forth. And then there's just some unique things and whatnot. So I hope you enjoyed this this different video as well. Trying something new on the channel, so it's not just performance, but really getting a side of Japan life that I think a lot of people miss when they come here. The hiking was one thing that I didn't know about for maybe like my first 6 years of coming into Japan. And one of my friends took me to Mount Takao-san, and hiked that, and it was just awesome. It was so beautiful and so refreshing. And so I hope that you guys, next time you come to Japan, that you join me on a hike, or you find a place for yourself to enjoy the nature that Japan has to offer. All right, see you guys later.